Please listen carefully.
Five Fingers of Death is a 1972 kung fu martial arts Shaw Brothers film that was directed by Shang and was screened in 35mm at the 2018 Fantasia Film Festival. Now, I'm no expert on Shaw Brothers films and on martial arts films, but I get the impression that if you've seen one in terms of the plot, you've sort of seen them all. There's generally a young and noble hero. He has a mentor that over the course of the film will teach him a special move that he must only use in very special cases. In this case, it will be the Iron Fist, or rather the Iron Palm. And then there's always a rival clan that wants to destroy this particular school to prove that their kung fu is the strongest, only to inevitably be foiled by the young and noble hero. That being said, they're always a ton of fun because A, the action's always great, and B, they're always a showcase for some really interesting filmmaking, lots of crash zooms, lots of crazy editing, and then, in terms of cultural specificities, there's always some really quirky moments. For this one, for example, I think one of the highlights is that one of the main characters is a woman who happens to be a singer, and she sings in taverns and bars, and all the songs that she sings are translated, and the translations are always about two sisters that are competing in a competition to find a husband. The older sister scores a lower score than her sibling, and as such will be forced to marry an ugly and lazy man. So obviously in the context of 2018 in North America, those are pretty hilarious and lead to a lot of really fun moments with the Fantasia crowd. The movie also happens to be kind of delightfully xenophobic. The bad guys, some of the bad guys in the films are sort of samurais from Japan, and they're clearly just some dudes that were in Hong Kong at the time on whom they put some of the cheapest wigs that they could find at a dollar store. So the Japanese xenophobia, which makes sense in the context of what the Japanese did to China, but is in full effect on this film. And yeah, the fight scenes are great. What makes this film so particularly important is that it was basically the first of these Hong Kong action films that made it to North America. It arrived several months before Bruce Lee's Enter the Dragon, and as such really kicked off the Kung Fu phase in North America. And it's also significant in that it's a film that Quentin Tarantino stole from for Kill Bill. So the Kill Bill music that you're going to hear right now. So yeah, that one's from this film, and it also features a bunch of characters getting their eyes ripped out, just like in Kill Bill Volume 2. Actually, 2 pairs of eyes get ripped out during the course of Five Fingers of Death, also known as King Boxer, by the way. So that's 4 pairs of eyeballs that are delodged from their owner's eye sockets, which is delightful. So yeah, this film is a lot of fun. It's got some really good action. It's nowhere near as bonkers as some of the others that I've seen by this studio. Certainly nowhere near as crazy as Holy Flame of the Martial World, which is clearly still the gold standard for me. But it's totally worth it, especially within a context of a film festival, within the context of seeing it with other people. I'm not certain how it holds up, like on a crappy transfer on home video, for example, but what a great way to kick off Fantasia. These screenings are always a lot of fun, and it's just the perfect way to kick off the festival. So thanks very much for watching the video. There will be a lot of these quick Fantasia reviews popping up over the coming weeks. They'll be pretty raw, not very produced. I've got my notes right here, and I'm not going to do a billion takes, and I'm just going to read off the notes just to pump them out pretty quickly. And until next time, thanks very much for watching the video, and see you soon.